Hey gamers, this is Kita, and let's cut the formalities and jump right in. Right off the bat, we need to start a Zora hover, so I need to lure this like to be partly in the water. That way he can eat me while I'm also in the water. If done correctly, I'll have control of my character while inside the like. With this in mind, I can punch to break free, which I choose to do on the sea floor. The astute viewer will notice that I'm stuck in place. The non-astute viewer will also probably notice that. Basically, I have to punch to move, and my goal is to get on land to start the Zora hover. The problem is, once you surface, you can't punch to move anymore. Thankfully, if I surface in precisely the right spot, I'm just close enough to the ledge to pull myself up to land. And, now that I'm on land, my Zora hover has successfully begun, and I can start punching my way to victory. Okay, now I should have time to explain some context. My goal of all of this is simple. All I want to do is get inside the lakeside lab without pressing A. Or whatever it's called. That building with the hook on it from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Normally, that only takes one A press. Simply open the door. So somehow I have to enter this building without opening the door, and I can't do anything that requires A, such as backflips, side hops, etc. So that's where Zora Hover comes in. You still gotta bear through lots of punches, so I'll use this time to explain some quirks. First off, the reason for being stuck in place is simply because the like naturally locks you when he eats you. The difference being that you're normally stuck in an animation without being able to input anything. The major benefit of this is that you're free to move horizontally as much as you want, even if it means hovering in midair. In order to gain or lose height, you have to find land very slightly above or below you to punch onto. This makes it kind of a puzzle simply to go higher up. Right now I have to plan my way around the map in order to find a way up to the lab. Thankfully, this ladder gives us a much needed height boost. There's no other scenery around to get us up to this level. But this isn't sufficient. We need to go higher still. Now's probably a good time to mention that I couldn't have just walked through the door and won. Collision walls still exist and work as intended. What do you think I'm doing? Breaking the laws of physics? This slope can get us up to the final height that we need, and we need to be pretty specific since we don't want to overshoot. My goal is to get on top of the building, so if I go too high, I actually have absolutely no way of getting down, so I have to be careful to make my way exactly on top of it. At first glance, it might seem like Zora Hover is overpowered, but it's actually quite limiting. There's extremely few places you could even get it. Pretend I said that correctly. And once you do, you're stuck until you load a new area. Like, there's actually nothing you can do to exit this mode. And it's extremely easy to soft lock, so. Okay, so I got on top of the building. Now what? The astute viewer will notice the time. The astute listener will remember that earlier in the video, I said that you exit Zora Hover when you load a new area. Oh, and you're actually invincible in Zora Hover mode, but whatever. No big deal. As some might have guessed, after the dawn of a new day screen, the area reloads, so we're back to normal. And normal for me means immediately jumping off the building and using Blast Mask Recoil in order to clip the ground into the lab. And there you have it. Entering the Marine Research Lab in 0A presses. I just started a Majora's Mask A Button Challenge Discord. Check the description for the link. I'm hoping to show off the community's efforts for the February 21st LOTED. See ya.